Woke up looking for the broccoli. Hot key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat.
Boxing.
All right. So in this video, hey man, I got my pen, my pencil ready, because this can't be me, bro. I cannot lose. They said every martial art that actually works in the street, and I'm not saying I'm out there. I ain't saying that I'm from that part. But hey, bro, you never know what's gonna happen, bro. Yeah, I'm 21 and I still ain't getting my gun license yet. You know, not saying that if you don't want to get a gun, you ain't gotta get a gun. But hey, listen, you never know what situation you're gonna be prepared for. So this video, y'all should be taking notes as well. Y'all should. But we got every martial art that actually works in the street. Hopefully this video is not gonna let me down, because if it do, I'm reporting instantly. This whole channel is going down. Best believe that. Because if this doesn't work, that's gonna be it. But make sure y'all staying blessed. Make sure y'all staying iconic, and let's see what they talking about.
Boxing is one of the oldest and most proven striking arts in the world. It started in ancient Greece as bare-knuckle combat and was refined in 18th century England with rules, gloves, and weight classes. Today,
Right.
it's practiced worldwide and built around one core idea: efficient, powerful punching. It teaches you how to throw fast, accurate strikes with your hands while also showing you how to defend. Head movement,
Facts.
footwork, and blocking are drilled constantly. The result is a system focused entirely on timing, reaction, and control. In a street fight, that kind of control matters. Most fights start on the feet and end within
Facts.
seconds. Boxing prepares you for that first chaotic moment. It teaches you to keep your hands up, stay calm, and land before the other person does. A jab to the nose can stun someone. A cross to the jaw can end it. And if the other guy is swinging wildly, your footwork and defense help you avoid damage. You learn to slip, pivot, and get out of the way. Disengage completely if needed.
You
That's
talking?
something most martial arts don't emphasize enough. Muay Thai. Muay Thai originated in Thailand as a form of battlefield combat, used when weapons were lost and hand-to-hand fighting became necessary. Over time, it evolved into a structured combat sport known as the Art of Eight Limbs, referring to the use of fists, elbows, knees, and shins. It's a striking system built around maximum efficiency and damage, using every part of the body as a weapon. In training, you learn to throw elbows that can cut, knees that can crush, and kicks that can stop someone in their tracks. The roundhouse kick is one of Muay Thai's signature weapons, using the full rotation of the body to generate serious force. You also learn clinch control, how to control the opponent's posture, shut down their offense, and strike from inside with short, brutal attacks. This becomes especially useful in a street fight where space is limited and punches get wild. Most untrained people swing with their arms. Muay Thai teaches you to step in, grab the neck, control their movement, and punish them with knees and elbows. You're not backing up. You're closing the
I didn't
gap
know
and
this.
taking control. Elbows are small but dangerous. In a street fight, one well-placed elbow to the temple or cheekbone can cause cuts, knock.
Oh shoot! Wait, did he do this in a boxing? This is. Oh wait, no, this MMA, right? Oh yeah, they both MMA. Yeah, no, they both MMA.
Knockouts or both. Knees to the body or head can drop someone instantly. And if someone's trying to square up and throw big punches, a low kick to the leg or a teep to the gut can stop them from moving altogether.
Yo.
Jiu-jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-jitsu started with Japanese Jiu-jitsu, but it was in Brazil where it was transformed into something more practical, especially for smaller fighters. The Gracie family focused on adapting techniques so that leverage and positioning could beat strength and size. It wasn't about who hit harder. It was about who knew what to do once the fight hit the ground. BJJ is entirely based on control. You learn how to take someone down, hold them in place, and finish the fight with a submission, like a choke or a joint lock.
Oh,
you also learn
shoot.
how to escape bad positions, recover guard, and stay calm when someone's on top of you. In street fights, this is critical. A lot of real-world fights end up on the ground. Someone slips, someone tackles, someone grabs your legs, and suddenly it's not about striking anymore. Most people panic once they're down. BJJ teaches you to stay composed. It gives you a plan. You don't have to throw punches. You don't even have to hurt anyone permanently. With BJJ, you can end a fight by cutting off the blood supply to someone's brain or hyperextending a joint. Clean, effective, and fast. And because it relies on leverage, it's one of the few martial arts where a smaller person can control or finish someone much bigger. It's not perfect. It doesn't deal with multiple attackers well, and you don't want to stay on the ground if someone's friends are nearby. But one-on-one, especially in close contact, BJJ is one of the most practical systems for real-world survival. Krav Maga. Krav Maga was developed by the Israeli military for one purpose: real-world survival. It's not a sport. It has no rules, no competitions, and no scoring. Every technique is built for high-risk, high-stress situations. Fast, violent, and unpredictable. Training focuses on targeting weak points. That includes eye gouges, groin strikes, throat punches, and other disabling moves. It also includes defenses against guns, knives, and multiple attackers.
Oh,
the goal is to neutralize the threat immediately.
I hope that this is not that move or that technique that one dude taught us, like on how to dodge a gun pointed to the back of your head. Because that dude right there, I don't know if that can help. You know, I'm gonna be honest, but hey, probably it was for trolls, or probably I might have been looking at the wrong video. I don't know what he was practicing.
And escape. Krav Maga doesn't waste time on perfect form. It trains you to respond under pressure, using natural reflexes and aggressive counterattacks. Everything is designed to work when adrenaline is high and thinking is low. It's effective in street scenarios because it assumes the attacker is dangerous, possibly armed, and not fighting fair. The system prioritizes speed, aggression, and simple techniques that can be used by anyone regardless of size or strength. It's especially useful when there's no time to grapple or trade punches, when the only option is to end the threat quickly. Wrestling. Wrestling is one of the oldest forms of combat, practiced for thousands of years and still dominant today in schools, Olympic sports, and professional fighting. It focuses on takedowns, body control, clinch strength, and staying on top. Wrestlers are trained to control where the fight happens, whether it stays standing or hits the ground, and that makes them dangerous in any real-world situation. Most street fights are chaotic and short. A wrestler can end one fast by slamming someone to the pavement. On concrete, you don't need to strike. The impact alone can finish it. If the fight keeps going, top control allows the wrestler to hold position, shut down movement, and avoid damage, even against bigger or stronger opponents. It also teaches how to escape from bad spots. If someone grabs you or drags you down, wrestling gives you the tools to stay calm and get out. The cardio and conditioning from wrestling also means you won't fade early, even under stress. Judo was developed in Japan in the late 1800s by Jigoro Kano, built from traditional jiu-jitsu but refined for efficiency and control. The focus is simple. Use your opponent's force against them. Instead of overpowering, you redirect. Instead of chasing the fight, you wait for the opening, and then you throw. It teaches how to off-balance someone.
So it's about like again the Sharingan for real. Like it's all about reaction.
Until they become automatic. Grip fighting becomes a key skill, and once you're in close, a well-timed throw can flip someone over with their own momentum. In a street fight, that kind of control is powerful. One clean throw onto concrete can end the fight immediately. You don't have to strike, which makes judo especially useful in situations where you want to neutralize someone without legal consequences or visible damage. It also works well in close quarters, places where punches don't land clean and panic takes over. Judo gives you an answer when someone charges forward or grabs you in a rush. And once the fight hits the ground, judo transitions into basic pins and submissions. It's not as deep on the mat as Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but it gives you enough to stay on top and keep someone down. Sambo. Sambo was developed in the Soviet Union during the 1920s, created by military officers who studied judo, wrestling, and indigenous fighting styles to build one thing, a system that works under pressure, not in theory, in the field. Sambo became the official hand-to-hand combat system of the Red Army, and it shows. It trains for everything. Fast takedowns, slick throws, brutal leg locks, and gritty ground control. Where judo focuses on balance and control, Sambo pushes it further, adding raw aggression and a more complete submission game. Combat Sambo, its more violent cousin, mixes strikes with throws. That means 1 second you're being punched, the next you're airborne, and then you're in a leg lock before you even know you've been taken down. In a street fight, that blend matters. Sambo doesn't care about clean technique. It's about speed, damage, and finishing fast. Fighters are taught to thrive in scrambles, when the position is messy and unpredictable. They're trained to stay calm and dangerous in the middle of chaos. It also targets the legs in ways most martial arts don't. A sudden heel hook or knee bar can end a fight immediately, and it's especially effective against aggressive strikers, because Sambo doesn't meet force with force. It redirects it and punishes overcommitment. I see red. The I see red mentality isn't a martial art. It's a mindset. The kind your average, untrained Joe taps into when he becomes aggressive. It's not taught in a gym. You don't drill it on pads. It's a psychological response. A mental switch that flips when your brain senses is real danger. No coach teaches it, but it shows up in almost every real fight. This mindset is about commitment, not skill. It's the refusal to freeze, hesitate, or second guess. In street fights, the person who moves first and doesn't stop usually wins. And that's true whether they're trained or not. You could be an expert in striking or grappling, but if you hesitate, it won't matter. I see red means full engagement. You act fast, you hit harder, you follow through without pause. It doesn't give you technique, but it activates what you already have. It turns muscle memory into real violence under pressure. That's why this mindset often separates the people who walk away from the ones who don't. It doesn't make you invincible, and it's no replacement for training. But without it, training can fail when it matters most. That's also why military and police train high-stress, full-contact scenarios. Because skill without aggression doesn't hold up. Same thing in the street. If you can combine real technique with the ability to act immediately, with full intent, under pressure, you become exponentially more dangerous. That's what I see red really is. Not blind rage, not sloppy flailing, just zero hesitation when it's time to survive.
That is actually tough. I am not gonna lie.